Growing and Developing Professionally. 4D, this is part 4 of 6, where specifically we are going to look at how teacher provides and accepts collegial support and provides and accepts valuable feedback to and from colleagues. Specifically, we're going to talk about blogging, and the word blogging comes from two words being put together, weblog, and blogging's been around for a long time, but there's some new tools that I want to talk about that are very easy for you to go ahead and get started. Now, many educators use blogs to reflect on their instructional practice, to share the latest. But what's really interesting is when you start to follow blogs, you start to kind of form a relationship with the blogger as they're sharing different things that are happening in their instructional practice. So what we want to do is we're thinking about this providing collegial feedback and support. We want to think about creating a blog and then also commenting, sharing, and kind of having a back and forth conversation, even if we can't be face to face. So many of the bloggers that I'll show you have an ongoing conversation where they continually reflect. Many of them do it on a daily basis. Some drop in and do it now and then. I have started blogging and stopped blogging more times than I can tell you. It's one of those reflective pieces I've tried to get better at as I look at my instructional practice. I like this one, Things That Have Me Thinking. And I thought that this is a series he tends to do, and he's a fantastic blogger. And this is Steven Anderson, and he's always reflecting and processing new things. He does a great job also of sharing the greatest and the best. But I really like this series that he does, is What Has Me Thinking Right Now. Now remember, they can be all personal, professional, their whatever opinion. It can be your opinion that you are putting on your blog. This is my friend Terry, and this is her e-biology site. And Terry worked really hard. She started with a website. Then she's using Edmodo as her in-class classroom management system. But what she's trying to do on her blog is to kind of pull all the pieces together. So there's only one daily place that her students have to go, or where she can go and reflect. Terry does a beautiful job of reflecting on her instructional practice. And Terry is putting netbooks in classrooms. She's really a power technology user. So definitely somebody to follow. Now, I came across this blog not because I know this teacher, it's because it won an EduBlog for 2012. And what that is awards that are given out in different categories. So there's best individual, there's groups, but what helps me is to narrow down on who are the best bloggers out there, what are they talking about, and it helps me to expand my repertoire of places and people that I follow to gather information from, and very interesting resources on this blog in particular. Now, Richard Byrne, awesome. I believe he has more hours in his day than I do. This is a resource, free technology for teachers, and every single day he's adding something new resources for you. This is definitely a stop that you want to go ahead and make it as you're blogging. Now, when I say that as a stop, one thing you can do is subscribe to a blog and through a news reader. And that your news reader can actually bring all your threads together into one place. So let's say that you like Richard's blog as much as I do. You would subscribe to it. And we won't get technical. It's called an RSS feed, really simple syndication. But you basically say, yeah, I like Richard. I'm going to come back to him. And so you subscribe to this, and then you maybe through your Google Reader or one of the other, they're called aggregators, you would bring, you would go to that each day or whenever you have time, and then you would go ahead and what you want, your content is filtered back to you. Now, if you want to go ahead and get started and you want to model that you are providing feedback and commenting, you have to have a place to put your blog. And remember, be careful. We all get mad. We all get angry. Let's not put it on our blog. Let's keep our blog absolutely professional. that if I looked up your name, oh, look, they have a blog. That's wonderful. I don't want rant after rant after rant. So we want to make sure we keep it professional. Blogger is owned by Google. It's the largest blogging site out there. Easy, quick to go ahead and get started. If you already have a Gmail account, you are ready to go. So Blogger is a great place to stop. This is another great resource. This is EduBlogs, and EduBlogs really is blogging for the education community. It's fast, it's easy. You can go ahead and sign up, and for most of your blogging will be free. If you really get into it and you're going to have upload movies and all different things down the line, you may have to pay for it. But for starting out, free. Get your blog there. Now, WordPress is another site that you can go, WordPress.com, to go ahead and get started with your own free blog. You can also download WordPress and have it run on different servers and things like that. But WordPress.com actually offers free, go ahead and get started blogging site. Now, this is for the kids. If you want to do blogging with students, I like KidBlog. I like KidBlog even if you work with the older kids, because they've built in some security things like the student can blog from home, but nothing gets posted without the teacher approving it first. And we have a lot of people that rant and rave about KidBlogs. And my favorite part about this one is this tweet at the top that you can access it from anywhere and respond anywhere. We read it at our desks as teachers. Here now we can go be out at the ball field and you could be responding if needed. So I love that built-in ability. The other thing too is on KidBlog you can turn on or off comments. You actually could do that for everything. But in this actual strategy, we really want to welcome the conversation, welcome the dialogue, and make our blog a professional place to reflect on your practice. So thank you for joining me, Growing and Developing Professionally.